What is up, fam? Welcome back to Lesley Jones Tarot. This reading here is for my Sagittarius zodiac sign. This is a quick check-in for you guys. So we're going to pull with the spellcasting deck. Let's see, what do we have for Sagittarius is the overall energy. What is the overall energy for my Sagittarius? Thank you. Willpower. Beautiful. And the bottom is commitment. All right. And this commitment could be to a job, a career, yourself, okay, dreams, relationships. So we're going to clarify with the Gilded Royale. Guys, just remember this is a general reading, so this may not resonate. Energies are fluid and interchangeable, so they can cross, and if you need to, please flip them. All right, let's do it. I keep seeing the Ace of Pentacles, so that may mean something. Clarify the energy of Sagittarius, please. Give me... Thank you. We have Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, which is the commitment card. Two more, please, for Sagittarius for this reading. Clarify two more for Sagittarius for this reading, please. The Death card. One more, please. Clarify the, and the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. Okay. So with the Five of Wands being here, this could be training, prepping, preparing, which is prepping. Duh, Leslie. Okay, fighting. Okay, it could be conflict, competition as well. Just depending on whatever this is, okay? Like if it's a business idea, business situation, it could be competition, okay? If it's, it could also be maybe a disagreement with another, what's it called? Co-worker. Thank you. I was struggling there. Co-worker, okay, or a family member or something like that. The Devil card is here, so it could be. It could also be fear. You could be fighting with your own fear. Your self-fear, self-hatred, self-obsession. It could be conflict to the point where you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to be around it. Because I'm getting the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords, thinks with her head instead of her heart, and she's very intellectual, okay? But something about the Queen of Swords now, she will protect herself. She's not going to just go out on a limb and just let any old thing happen, right? If she feels something isn't right, she's not afraid to strike it down with the sword, okay? So I do feel as though you're being very protective of your energy, okay? Your energy and your... the energy that you keep around you here, especially with this willpower, okay? Because what I'm getting with the willpower, you know how to go the extra mile. You know how to go the extra step wherever it is that's needed, because you have this energy within you that keeps pushing you. Again, you're thinking very intellectually. So when you're planning out things, or you know that you need to get something done, you're very committed to it, and you're very devoted, okay? And if somebody can't withstand that, then too bad for them. And then I have the Hierophant here. So I also feel though you're very spiritual. Okay. The Hierophant, again, is showing me another commitment card here. But I'm getting that something has ended, because we have the Death card. Okay. After the Hierophant, we have the Death card, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So let me just say this, because they're giving me this and they're giving it to me really fast. So for some of you, you were once working with some people. Maybe you were committed to working on a project or a situation with somebody, and you were supposed to all work together to create it, to have it done. They just couldn't hang. It is what it is, and you cut them off and you went on and did it yourself, okay? Let me just throw that out there for some of you. For others of you, this could have been a relationship, okay? In a relationship, you tried and you were willing to go the extra mile. You were willing to do everything that you needed to, but this person just wasn't willing to commit, wasn't willing to stick it out. So you said, okay, I'm going to end it. All right. I became clear-minded. I realized that I need to end this after an argument popped off, or some type of conflict, or some type of disagreement, or something like that. You put an end to it. It's like it made you realize that you did not need them. Okay. You didn't need that type of energy in your life as well. Financial health is up under commitment. So yeah, the energy of money is really strong here. That's for sure. And career. And I feel tired all of a sudden. So some of you are missing out on sleep because you're focused on whatever this is. Because the energy that I'm getting is like, you know how you see something let's just give an example, like, you know, a puzzle. Okay, say there's a 5,000 piece puzzle, and you are really committed to this puzzle, and you don't stop until you finish, right? You're willing to look under tables for that extra piece, or you're willing to walk around the room and see where, you know, on each side, where does this piece go, because you're determined. You're going to do whatever it is across the board to make sure this puzzle gets together. You're right. You're going to walk over here, put it together over here. You're going to walk over here, put it together over here. You're going to make strategic moves to figure out how it gets into place. And I feel like that's what you're doing here when it comes to your money and your finances and your job and your career. That type of energy is like you're very planned. You're very strategic, like you think things out and you think things through. What is the best plan? How do I need to make this move? How do I need to do this? Like in business, you're bomb. Let me just say that you're bomb. And then the second thing, not only are you bomb diggity, okay, when it comes to business, which means you A1, okay, your willpower is what's pushing you towards the success, right? And you're saying to yourself, you know, like, if you're not as committed as I am, if you're having to work with people, if you're not as committed as I am, and you're here to distract me, if it's a lover or something like that, and you're here to distract me, I'm just going to cut your ass off, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, okay? Because I clearly know what I want to happen with this Ace of Swords, okay? This is about triumph. It's about clarity, mental clarity, communication. But it's also that conversation that happens, hey, look, if this ain't going to work, let's end this, all right? So let's see here. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords and see what, yeah. That's what I was getting. 9 of Cups. So you're going after your wishes and your wish fulfillment and things that you want and desire and hope and wish for, pray for, and that you're working towards. Yes, the freaking 9 of Pentacles. I freaking knew it. Your money, whatever this is, let me just say it like this to simplify. When it comes to your money, when it comes to your financial health, this is where your commitment lies. You're only worried about your money and building your stability right now, right? That's what you're worried about. And if anybody comes at you with the BS or trying to shoot, what's it called? Shoot the shooter? Shoot the shit? Okay, this says shoot the shit. So if somebody's trying to come and shoot the shit with you and, you know, just BS around and be like, hey, let's go out and do this. Let's go out and do it. No. See, I got plans. I got plans. I got things that I need to do. Okay, and I need to go ahead and work on that while I got this willpower. I need to go ahead and work on this while I'm committed to this and while I'm focused, because I got the extra energy to go the extra mile. So it's like you don't have time for conflict. You don't have time for drama. If any of that comes your way, like you're like a superhero. You're like blocking it. You're like bing, 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 bing. Like you're blocking it off because you're focused and you're driven, and it doesn't. With this Queen of Swords, it ain't nothing to you to say, you know what, I can't talk to you right now, you bother me. Or I can't talk to you right now, you distracted me. Okay, I got stuff going on my side, over here where I'm at. I don't need you distracting me right now, okay? We're going to have to talk later. If it ain't got nothing to do with your money, look at you, Hermit. Yes, Hermit energy. Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. Look at you, focus on them coins. Even if people come in asking with a hand out, you know, asking for money, things like that, you like, man, no, if you don't get out of here, like you just don't have time to play games right now because you're really focused on your money. And that's great, Sag. I like that. I like that about you. I'm digging that. And it's like no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you just going up to people and be like, you know, F you and F you and F you and don't talk to me, talk to the hand. Like, I don't feel like you're doing that. It's just, you're really focused, you're really driven. And if somebody's trying to throw you off or distract you, you don't have time for that. You're like, look, you already know, hey, it's nice to meet you. My name is Sag. You know, yeah, I hang out on Thursdays, but the other days of the week don't bother me because I'm focused on my money. Okay? Now, if you distract me during those weeks, I won't even hang out with you on Thursday because I'll take that time and focus on my stability. Let's see. You just got it. You're being strategic, and the way that you're being strategic is like you're watching where you spend your money, you're watching where you invest your money, you're watching what you spend your money on. Okay? You're not just out here just buying glitz and glams and trying to keep up with the hottest trends. You're like looking for something that, you're looking for a money tree that you can plant, water, grow, and replant, okay? And replant off of the seeds that it drops. Like, that's what you're doing. Like, you're on another level, and I like that. We have 43, setting up parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Again, for some of you, I feel like you're cutting off people that's supposed to be working with you and building something with you, or like cutting off people that are just coming in trying to use you for your money and trying to use you for the wealth and the finances that you have. You're cutting those people off because you're like, I don't need that. It's too toxic for me. It's too much going on. You know, you want to argue with me when I don't give you no money, or you want to argue with me when I tell you it's time to get to work and it's time to grind. You don't want to do it. So, hey, it's cool. Bye. I'll do it myself. I got the willpower. I can pick up the extra shift. I can put in the extra hours. I can pick up the extra piece that I need to work on. That's cool. 40, rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. And I feel like that's what has you going, though, because I do feel like you are inspired. You are passionate about this. And number 8, keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So I would just say, if you're trying to do anything new, or you're trying to sign any new contracts or anything like that, just make sure you're reading over them, okay? Double checking, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, just to make sure that you have all the information that you need, so that you're not being misled or misguided into something that you didn't see because you didn't take that extra time to look it over. Okay, let's see. What other messages do you have for Sag? All right, let's see. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Look at you being a free spirit, going after what you want, doing the things that you want to do. Beautiful. And we have Gaia. Yes, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. So make sure you're connecting to Mother Earth. Whether if you're working, right? Maybe you work on your computer or something like that. Maybe go outside, and sit on the grass, and absorb the sun a little bit. Enjoy Mother Earth, because your work, your money, your finances, that type of energy all has to do with your root chakra. So make sure you're staying grounded with that root chakra and staying connected. Because a lot of times when we get that root chakra off balance, all of the chakras fall. That's the first chakra. So when that is off balance, all the rest of the chakras become out of alignment. So make sure you're regrounding yourself when it comes to your root chakra and your money and your finances. Make sure you're not looking at things as greed, like, oh, I got all this money, or I got all this money and I want more, I want more, I want more. Make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, like it being your passions and things like that, not just being greedy, which I don't feel like you're doing that anyway, Sag. But, just make sure you're checking in with your root chakra, okay? So that you don't have to worry about anything happening or falling through that you weren't expecting, okay? All right, so this is your reading, Sag. I hope that this gives you some clarity and some insight, guys. I appreciate you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.